Up next on the Tesla Plaid channel. Welcome back to the Tesla Plaid channel. We're out at Showtime Dragstrip. It'd be great to finally race again after rainouts for like 6 of the last 7 weeks. We're expecting to see my buddy Greg in his COPO Camaro. We'll line up on this track for the first time. All right, we got some heavy hitters out here tonight. A lot of trailered cars. Chevy Nova, another Nova, Camaro on big Hoosier slicks, another Camaro coming out of a trailer. I've seen quite a number of trailered cars in the back as well. At least a dozen trailered cars here already. We've raced this big tire Camaro before. Had some fun races. So the Camaro's running 650 index tonight. He actually added a bunch of weight, ballast, to slow it down and run the 650. So we don't expect to line up with him. This Corvette is beautiful, but I won't let Kelly over there hear me say that it's all show and no go.
Yeah, the only 5-second ET tonight is going to be at the 330. And I'm almost there. I'm still not, but I'm
almost 5 seconds in the 330. Nice.
He's a little slower, yeah.
Well, it's a beauty.
Thank you.
So 327 4-speed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice, nice. All original, I'm told. Beautiful.
She's never been.
Oh wow.
Never been touched.
Yeah. How big of a carburetor do they put on these?
600.
600?
Yeah.
Yeah. So rated 365 horse?
So it's got a 350 horse cam in it because I figure somewhere along the line somebody didn't want to adjust the solid lifters, so they made the swap.
Yeah,
it's a solid lifter car, which I've got. I bought the cam and lifters, and I'm going to swap it back to what it was.
Yeah.
The right parts back on it.
Yeah.
Just enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's a good cruiser.
Yeah. Cool. Too bad somebody broke down out there already.
Yeah, Hellcat.
What else is new, right?
Yeah.
I'll see you, Kelly.
See you, Andrew.
All right, let's talk to Greg in the COPO Camaro.
All right, Greg's about ready to make his first pass.
We're hoping he can hit a low 6 or a high 5 here tonight. Sounds better than last week. Last week it was breaking up. Even in the burnout it was breaking up. Other than that wheel spin, engine sounded good. I think he needs a launch just a little easier. Oh yeah! Even out of it twice. Traction's an issue over here in this right lane. All right, first run tonight, we're going down against Greg Mannarino's COPO Camaro. Traction is at a premium tonight. We've seen cars spinning right and left. That pickup that just went down didn't help the situation at all. We're Dragstrip mode, peak performance ready. Only 74% battery state of charge right now. Like I had a 005 reaction. I'm happy with that. but I was spinning the whole way down. Good to see him make what looked like a mostly clean pass, except for obviously that red light. That's the first time that COPO has crossed the finish line ahead of this Plaid, but on a red light it's still a loss. I could see there was dirt all over that starting line. In about 20 minutes they're going to be dragging this track, and maybe they'll hit it with some glue. Then we'll have a better chance to get some traction out there. How's it going, Dawn?
Hey, he said he scared himself.
He had a big red light, didn't he?
Yeah, he goes, when it went up in the air, I'm like, oh, shit.
How bad was his red light? Oh, it wasn't too bad. 04. 121.60 foot. Yeah, I had a good pass.
Yeah, he said he scared himself.
547? Is that right? Did he just run a 547 and 126?
Uh-huh.
Holy crap. Dang. All right, thank you. I was thinking he had a clean pass. I didn't realize it was that good of a pass. Dang, 547 at 126.5 miles an hour. Fastest we've ever trapped in the 8th mile is 122. And we're obviously not going to do it down at 72% battery state of charge. We were spinning all the way down the track. Doesn't hurt my mile an hour that much, 117 on that, but you can see my horrible ET of 662 with a 171 60 foot. We're almost always in the 140s, so off by 2.5 tenths, quarter of a second, just on the 60 foot, off half a second at the 330, because we usually 330 at under 4 seconds. We're spinning to the 60 foot, spinning to the 330, spinning all the way down. Great to see that COPO makes such a fast pass. Let's talk to Greg about that pass.
I gotta work on my life, man.
Dude, you laid down a lick, man.
Dude, I was looking at the stars. I mean, did you see how it came up?
I can't wait to see the video.
It was probably a good video. I left too early though.
You did.
I gotta work on my life.
We were both pretty tight on that light. You were 04 negative, I was 005 on the reaction, positive.
Yeah.
So I wasn't gonna give you much, but I didn't expect you to lay down a 5.47. You knew you ran a 547?
I know I ran, and I ran a 1.2160 foot.
And a 126.5 miles an hour.
I know, I almost pulled the chute.
With a 121.60 foot. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how good the brakes are, but you got a good amount of runoff here.
Yeah, but I got, like, honestly, towards the end, I was standing on the brake pedal. I was like, oh my God, am I gonna stop?
I didn't pay attention. They have cones out or a jersey wall tonight? Because if they have cones, you can go through.
Nah, I just went through the last wall.
Yeah.
Only because that's the only place I knew where to go.
Yeah.
But that was, dude, let me tell you something. That I did not expect that. I mean, I was like, I almost let off.
Yeah.
Because I knew I had the wheelie bars though, but they didn't seem like it was stopping. Watch the video, it went boom.
Yeah.
I was my heart started going bah, 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 bah. And I just didn't care. And then my shift light came on. I think my shift light came on when I was in the air.
Yeah.
And I pulled second, and it came down.
Yeah.
And but that was, at least look, I ironed out the problem. I don't want to say thank you because you helped me.
Yeah.
Because you helped me with this, and I want to thank you for that.
Yeah. It did turn out to be spark after all, really. Which makes sense because you had so much fuel that was burning in your exhaust that was not burning the cylinders because it was a spark issue. Could have been any one of the wires, could have been plugs, could have been, but it wasn't burning where it was supposed to burn. It was burning on the way out. Yeah. So, yeah. You've got a good spark now, and you got power, man. You got power.
It hurt my neck.
So
I wasn't ready for
that's
it.
an 8-second quarter mile all day long.
Yeah, I'm
all
sure
day
it is.
long. If not an 850 day.
Really? You think so? If this is 850.
I'll get you guys to one video. But man, what a pass! What a pass! So you're gonna make another pass tonight?
Actually, probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta get up early.
Yeah.
So, but I'll see you next week.
Yeah, that's not a bad pass to end it on.
It's not too bad.
And you can process it. You know what I mean? Because you got to think about that. Because if you were out of bounds the least bit and pulling one side or the other with your front wheels up, that's a problem.
Well, that was the whole thing too. It seemed like it was going straight to me.
And we'll see on the video how straight it was going.
Lorraine has it on her phone, so we'll see.
Yeah.
It felt really. I was pleasantly surprised, and I was nervous. That was some wheelie.
Yeah.
It was, and I carried it for a while, man. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But this is it. This is what the car's supposed to do. Yeah. I mean, this car is supposed to run in the 8s. Yeah. That period. I knew it was going to get there.
It's just a matter of whether it's 850 or 880. But that's deeper into the 8s. I mean, think about it. You're a solid 5/10 ahead of my passes when I'm running 9/10s, right?
So what is that called? I can't do the math, bro.
You take a half second off of 9/10 and you're like 860. All things, if you're pulling at that same amount of power. And it's not like I was going to be catching on you at all. I mean, you trapped higher than I've ever trapped in the 8th mile. My highest 8th mile trap is 122. So you're just pulling from there and you're already a half second ahead. So even if you just maintain that same acceleration, you're an 860, 870.
Well, I can tell you this.
And if you're pulling from there, you're an 840 or an 850.
It doesn't seem like the top end has any limit. It just wants to keep going until it hits the rev limiter, which I got at 8,000.
Yeah.
I didn't hit it, you know, but it's just pulling. And it pulls like a freight train, man, I'll be honest with you. I was like, that was surprising. It dead hooked. It did what it was supposed to do. I had no idea I was going to run a 121 60
Yeah,
foot.
121. 121.
I was going to be happy with like a, I'll be honest with you, like a 1-2. If I would have run a 127, I was going to be thrilled. A 121.
All these numbers all the way down the ticket. I mean, your 330, right, was a 353, where my best ever was in the 390s somewhere.
So it's definitely in the 8s. But I think it will look. That's not a surprise.
Yeah.
I was like when I first ran that. When I ran that 9.0, that very first time,
it's off launch.
It was, you know, I wasn't. Did I even used to have a trans brake then? I don't even know.
I don't know if
I think that was on. I think that was just foot braking.
I think
2500.
you foot braked, and I don't think your 60 foot was anywhere near this one because you took it easy out of the hole. So
yeah, because I didn't know what to do.
You add this launch to that top end all the way through. Yeah.
I can't wait till Thursday.
You're gonna go deep into the 8s. Yeah, next week. Unfortunately, they're not running tomorrow night, but yeah. Well, somebody spilled fluid all over the left lane. We've been shut down for 20 minutes already, and we got big problems out there. It's unclear whether they're going to reopen the left lane at all tonight. My prediction is they're going to give up and only run the right lane the rest of the night. That's a real shame. We had a lot of interesting cars out here tonight. Well, that was fun while it lasted. Great to see Greg's COPO finally make such a great pass, but the track is only running the right lane now, as you can see here. Left lane is shut down for the rest of the night. And you can't race anybody with only a single lane open. We're gonna cut out a little early. But let's talk about that pass from Greg. He'll be running out of Bradenton again next week, quarter mile. And if he hooks up like he did here tonight, that's easily a 870 pass, maybe even a 860. So he's flirting with the mid 8s now. Of course, it's all theoretical until he actually lays down that pass. But the car's obviously capable of doing it if he gets a good launch, traction, conditions, all the rest of it. So we're looking forward to that next week, and we'll race again. And if he's deep into the 8s, then he'll be giving me the hit. So till then, thanks for joining us tonight on the Tesla Plaid channel. All right, we're down to 59% battery state of charge. That's part of the reason we're going to run so slow tonight. We're both red leg. These conditions are rough.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just spinning like crazy. Even in this car. This is my old one, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't.
What's with the new one?
Well, those tires aren't supposed to run under 45 degrees because they're, you know, higher temperature summer only tires, not all season.
Yeah.
So they specifically say don't use them in 45-degree weather or below. So it just wasn't worth. Yeah, but I didn't want to put cracks in my tires. So these, I put all seasons on this recently. That's probably another part of the reason I can't get down the track. Yeah. That and the temperature and all the rest of it. So I'd have been happy if I got a 690, but I don't think that's going to happen tonight.
No, I don't think so tonight.
Not tonight.